Hello, so today is May 25th and it happens to be Memorial Day. It rained a whole bunch last night, probably got an inch, and there's more rain coming. So last time I got a good look at everybody was last week, so I'm gonna take a look. So here are the passion fruits, and they got huge. They weren't this big last week. And these right here are some of the pomegranates. Pomegranates from seed. Just bought a fruit from the store. So that's the pomegranate and passion fruit. Larry. No, Missy. No, Missy. Larry, there we go, baby. And Larry's being naughty. I keep finding stuff overturned because she's over here jumping on it or digging in it. No, you can't have it. There's nothing up there. Let's see if you've been in my spare dirt right there. You're naughty. You know that? Larry. This chicken. She's the only one allowed to roam around because we know that she's gonna come back in the yard. The chickens are all still pinned up. Once the quarantine and all that stuff wears down, like let me just say that my state started opening things up. So once that gets in full swing, we'll let the chickens out again. But for now, they're still in this little yard here. So these right here are white sapotes, but I transplanted most of these in these round containers last weekend. Like this one, already these guys are huge. Like this one has multiple trunks, and I didn't have any last week, so they're loving their new containers. So I transplanted those last weekend. They're getting big. So the white sapote right there. Label. Roselle Hibiscus. Now they're starting to flower and form the seed pods. Right there. I think this is the point where you can eat it, but I kind of want to wait for the seed pods to form. I had one last week and the seed pod wasn't really formed, so I want to wait until those are ready. But I think this is an early stage, but they're looking really good. This right here is the dwarf pomegranate. It's growing a little bit more. I was a little bit worried about it. I saw it wasn't really doing anything. I'm glad that it's coming. These are my only soursops from last year. I believe this is the year-old set. These are my only soursops. They're used to growing in definitely warmer environments. I lost nearly all of my soursops from a frost. They never recovered, so these are the only ones that remain. So they're looking good. They've actually grown since I last looked at them, so that's good. I transplanted these guys right here, and they're growing back. These guys had ants in their soil. The ants loved the cherimoyas in the greenhouse. I think they're still going after this particular container, so they were withering a little bit. But yeah, they're looking good. Looking really good right now. They're bouncing back. So these are established seedlings. So I got some seedlings from a location that I love. Well, two locations. These are actually from two locations. And I just pulled them out of the ground, stuck them in soil, and these are how they are. I think they're finally recovered. They're a little wonky for a few weeks. So those are good. Jackfruits, they're loving the full sun. So they're looking really, really good. I'm gonna swing over, look at Tammy, the Roselle Hibiscus, and the other Tamarinds, since they finally changed too. So these are the Roselle Hibiscus. Isn't that pretty? I've never seen them open like this. This is the first time in forever I've been here in the morning. So this is the first time I've seen them like this. A lot of them have their seed pods. This was definitely true last week. And it's the red part that's edible. I ate one. Yeah, it does taste like cranberry. Really crunchy. But again, I don't know if this is the right time, but I think it is. Technically, you're supposed to eat the red part when they're like this. Need to find some containers to transplant all these guys, especially this full sunset, so these guys can grow and branch off. Here's Tammy. I looked at Tammy last week. Looks like all of her leaves have finally pushed through and opening up, so she looks way fuller, like a lot fuller than she was last week. Really nice big leaf clusters. you know, filling out, new branches, a lot more leaves, and it's been 2 months since she was pruned, so I think this is finally the new growth that's coming out. I have no complaints so far. I'm just gonna let Tammy fully leaf out. I might do some minor pruning, just minor, just like a branch growing in the wrong direction or something like that, See? See? Yeah, this is like prune worthy because it's growing towards the trunk. They're not supposed to do that, and Tammy likes to do that. So Tammy looks really good right now. And again, first time forever being in the morning. Tammy's really happy, opened up, and this is the morning, Tammy. I want to take a quick look at my makeshift dragon fruit tree. So I have this wire and just propped it up here. There we go. So I had a little mishap with these guys. I gave them some Epsom salt, but I think I gave them too much, and they started turning this. It was like white, and now it's getting a little brown, and they're rotting a little bit. Since these guys are in full sun, they're going to dry out immediately, so I put bags around them. But other than that, they're growing. But now that they're in full sun, and yeah, this is new. It's my first time seeing that. My first time seeing that one back there. It looks like they're growing. Yeah, new growth right here. So they're looking okay. But yeah, these are the largest ones. And as you can see, they're way taller. Yeah, these guys are looking good, but not best, but good for how they are right now. So here are the smaller tamarins. It's been a while since I got a good look at them, but this time I noticed that they do have growth on them. So these are Tamarinds, indica, and then Tam 1 and Tam 2 is in the back. Then I also have these 1-year-old tamarins in the green basket, and then I have a blueberry bush just hanging out with them. They're looking good. They're in, I think this is full sun right here, but I did notice a lot of this new growth. This is indica. Again, I need to rewrite their labels. They disappeared in the sun. The indica's right here. Indica also has these 2 sets of parallel branches, so she's easy to identify. That's new branches. This is Tamarinds. Looking good. They're doing good. Yeah, that's green, new green growth. There's some right here. So these guys are 1 year old. I didn't really feature these guys too much, but they were transplanted in this air prune while they were in the greenhouse. But they're looking really good. Yeah, of course they're small, but they're really thick. There's 6 of them in this container, so I probably could transplant them, get them out of here, and put them in still shared pots. I'm not ready to go individual yet. You know, they have multiple branches, really thick growth, new growth, looking really good.